Houston, we have a problem.
Give me all you got!
But what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
Give me back my gun! I didn't kill my wife! I don't care!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Stand and Watch, the best and only dad movie podcast you're ever going to listen to, because we excuse me, sorry, we killed all the other ones. They're dead.
You know,
We had to do it.
we washed our sins in the river. We're clean of them. We're clean of them.
Yep. We killed them. We dumped them in the Mystic. I'm getting all misty-eyed.
Where we dump our sins. Hi, Steve. Hi, Standies.
Yep. Hi, Steve. Hi, Standies. As always, I'm your host, Matt,
I'm the other guy, Nick.
and we're gonna have a great time today.
God, no, we're not.
No.
Don't
No.
lie. Don't
No.
lie.
No,
Stop lying. Stop.
I can't. I can't sustain this for an entire episode.
No, me neither. I can't. It's a sad movie.
Yep.
We're doing a sad dad movie today.
I wouldn't call it sad, just very depressing.
I'm sorry. I when I was crying, I misquoted. We bury our sins, we wash them clean is the line. I'm sorry for the IMDb goofballs out there that get mad when someone misquotes something.
But you
Sorry.
don't bury your sins in a river.
Well, this guy was a career criminal who lost his innocence when he was young. He
That's
doesn't
true.
need to be right.
That's true.
Leave him alone.
Yeah.
That was his daughter in there.
That was his daughter in there.
That was his daughter.
Was that his
Technically, she
daughter?
wasn't-
Was that his daughter in there?
Well, she's not. Well, she's not. She's outside. She's in like an open gutter. She's not in there. She's out there.
I mean, she's
out here.
She's in the ditch.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That was his daughter.
win.
That was his daughter in there.
Semantics.
Semantics.
I'm anti-semantic.
Uh,
I hope that one doesn't get me into trouble.
it's semantics.
That's what I said.
You said semantics.
Semantics. That's the word, right?
Semantics. There's no H.
Like there's no H?
No, it's semantics.
Well, I'm anti-semantics.
Anti-semantic. Anti-semantic.
It's
It's
tricky.
close.
You're like,
It's close.
as soon as you start to say it, you're like, if I slip, that's the end.
It's like one vowel off.
You're like, it's over if I slip, man. I can't slip.
I mean, I can slip. You can't slip.
I can't slip, man. My career goes straight down the toilet.
You can't. If you slip, we'll point that laser right at you.
Oh fuck. GPS coordinates
Yeah.
locked.
Enter in latitude and longitude now.
Maybe it's already too close where everyone's like, nope, he's got to go.
It's okay, everyone. I gave him a pass.
I said you get one joke.
Yeah, he's
Playing around like you got Matt Stone and Trey Parker money over here, aren't you?
yeah he had one pass. He used it.
You know, it just was burning. It's like, you know, when you're a kid and you get like your allowance and you're like, I gotta go to the gas station, get some candy. It's like that. Let's get to the movie.
Yeah.
So I've got Mystic River here. Mystic River is a 2003 American neo-noir mystery drama, filmed, directed, co-produced, and scored by Clint Eastwood. He scored this? Holy shit.
Damn.
Based on Dennis Lehane's 2001 novel of the same name, it features a screenplay by Brian Helgeland and stars Sean Penn, Tim Robbins, and Kevin Bacon, alongside Lawrence Fishburne, Marcia Gay Harden, and Laura Linney. Film follows three childhood friends from a working-class Boston neighborhood who are reunited by the investigation of a brutal murder involving one of their daughters. Following the novel's success, the film adaptation was developed by Warner Brothers, with Eastwood signing on to direct and produce. Principal photography took place on location in Massachusetts in 2002, with cinematography by Tom Stern and a musical score composed by Eastwood himself, marking the first time he received a composing credit for one of his films. Jesus Christ,
Damn.
what a man of many hats. Premiered at the 2003 Cannes Festival, where it competed for Palme d'Or and was released theatrically.
I
Hey, that's
can't believe
podcast lore.
I can't
That's
bel-
podcast
I
lore.
can't believe you remember that.
I remember a stupid bit. Was released theatrically in the United States on October 8, 2003. The film received widespread critical acclaim for its performances, direction, and screenplay. It emerged as a commercial success, grossing $156 million worldwide on a $30 million budget. Jesus Christ, can't do that anymore. At the 76th Academy Awards, it received 6 nominations, including Best Picture, Best Director, winning Best Actor for Penn, and Best Supporting Actor for Robbins.
Is
The
that
film
my Oscar
also-
in there?
That my Oscar in there.
Is that my
Uh,
Oscar in there?
Got Australian in there at the end. The film was also named Best Film by the National Board of Review and appeared on multiple critics' year-end top 10 lists. I'm surprised this hasn't been like retired into the Congress library of shit we should keep, right?
Oh,
what it's
they're,
called.
they're not doing that anymore, are they? They're burning things now.
Yeah, everything's burning. Everything's gone. Let's things that aren't gone is Letterboxd. We got Letterboxd reviews out the wazoo here.
Yeah, we do. I
I
got
will
one.
read mine first.
Oh.
Oh, you go. You go.
Okay. I got one here from Jonathan Fuji, who is a patron saint of Letterboxd. Gave this movie
Praise be.
4 stars and a heart and wrote, Sean Penn's hair is the absolute star of this film.
Good hair.
It is good hair.
Got the part. I kind of got it going a little bit
He's
here.
got the
Not
middle.
as good.
He's got the middle. He's got the mid-long middle part, but also the slicked back. It's
He's
good.
also wearing those mobster glasses that like older gentlemen wear when they're driving.
Yep.
They just look good. They look good on him,
Yeah.
even though he's not an old man. My review is from Killian Morris, who is a patron saint of Letterboxd. Praise be. He gave the movie 4 stars and said, Sean Penn was yelling so hard I started to believe I committed the crime. Is that my daughter in there?
Is that my daughter in there?
That won him the Oscar, right? That scene.
Probably.
It was that scene.
It's a fun scene to like go, is that my daughter? Because of the Psych episode, but when you watch the movie, like it's
hard.
it's effective. It's like
Because like the first time he yells it, you don't even like fully hear him. And then he gets closer, and then that's when you finally actually hear it. And then he's got all the cops holding him back.
he's got the cops holding him back, and like it's easy to meme, is that my daughter in there? But like he's yelling it and his voice is cracking.
You don't think it's overacting, do you?
I don't think it is.
'Cause I know he's had some movies where it's all right, Sean, come on. We know you. Come on. I mean, this is I Am Sam we're talking about here.
Yeah, I mean, I know it can appear like overacting because he's yelling and whatever. I don't know. I don't think it is overacting. I think that's a genuine kind of reaction that a man would have.
It's an effect. I mean, I was tearing up, and this is my first time watching this. I was aware of everything with the movie, but I'm a dad now, and I was thinking of my kids in those situations. Who's it? Who plays his daughter again? It's the girl from Shameless.
Shameless.
I'm looking for her name.
Emily.
She's Emmy Rossum. Emmy
There it
Rossum,
is.
famous. I think she was a Disney kid. Also famously not the nicest person to her co-stars on the Shameless set. Well reported apparently.
Interesting.
I think it was the girl who played her little sister had some issues with her, but I liked her in the show. She as an older brother who raised his younger siblings a lot. I bought it. I bought a lot of what that show was selling, and she sold the shit out of it. So yeah, she's good. I don't know. It's like the scene at the bar where they're dancing on the bar is like, okay, this is ridiculous. But then I realized they were 19. I was like, no, a 19-year-old would totally be acting up in that kind of dive bar.
Yeah. And they're drunk.
And they're drunk. Who's serving these women? Who's serving these young women that are under drinking age?
Is that my daughter you're serving in there?
Is that my daughter?
Is
Is that my underage daughter you're serving?
Is that my daughter drinking in there?
And I gotta come down on Sean Penn and his wife in this movie, who is played by, is that Lauren Lynn? Is that Lynn?
Laura Linney.
That's
Yeah.
Lauren Linney.
Yeah.
The age gap between these children. Come on, you guys. Come on. You got the 19-year-old, and then you got 2 under 10. Like, wrap it up. I guess he was in prison for a lot of the older one's life.
Well, yeah, the older one who is murdered is his daughter from a previous marriage.
Right. And that previous wife had died.
Yes.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Laura Linney, by the way, by the end of this movie, she was scaring me.
Yeah.
She was terrifying. I was like, because everything plays out, and then she's like, "You're the motherfucking king. Now you're gonna fuck me, and we're gonna go down to the parade." Like, oh my god, are you the
There's
mastermind behind everything?
there's 3 wives in this movie. One of them never speaks to her husband, who's Kevin Bacon. The other one is Dave's wife, Tim Robbins'
Da-
character, Dave.
She's played by, let me find her. She is not not Lawrence Fishburne. Marcia Gay Harden.
Yeah. She yeah, so there's 3 wives in this. There's really 2 wives because Kevin Bacon's wife is only really, like, silent phone calls. So there's 2 wives in this. One of them does not support her husband. The other one supports him a little too much, and that's Laura
And you got
Linney.
and you got the one in the middle. Uh, Fun fact about Marcia, I did not realize she was the crazy church lady in The Mist.
Yes, she was. Fuck that lady.
She fuck make this 2 movies where I do not like her. uh, I do like the way. So I mean, the movie opens. We're in Boston in like the 70s. Sean Penn, Tim Robbins, and Kevin Bacon's character are kids. They're all friends playing street ball. They
Yeah.
find wet cement. They draw on it, and then these guys who are pretending to be cops get after them for drawing on the cement. Take the young Tim Robbins, and you believe they're taking him to his mom so they can this young man's he's gonna be in trouble. No, they're pedophiles. They're pedophiles. They kidnap him.
One of them is a priest, right? In the
One of
car?
them is a priest.
Yeah.
I was watching this. I was like, God damn! Like this would go good with Spotlight right after this.
They're writing their names in the cement, and Dave doesn't finish his name before the cop pulls up, and then he gets taken.
And it's so fucking poetic because you see that slab of concrete multiple times throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Dave never finishes his names. Dave is being assaulted and raped by these men for what, 4 days? Maybe we should put something in the show notes on this one that we're talking about this heavy stuff. Maybe people see the movie and they're like, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
But maybe people don't know. We should put something.
Maybe. But yeah, it's 4 days before he escapes, and this concrete is like it's 25 years later or whatever. That concrete is still there. Sean, Jimmy, DA, because Dave never finished.
And I mean, it's as soon as you understand what they're going for, you're like, oh, you're saying Dave never left that moment. Dave has been stuck in that moment for his entire life.
Yeah.
And like Dave, you see the 3 guys, they all have wives. Well, they're all married at some point. Most of them have kids.
They're adults now. Their lives have
They're
moved.
adults.
Their lives have moved on. They've drifted apart, but their lives also kind of haven't moved on.
But especially so for Dave, who again, you look at the slab and you're like, oh yeah, you're telling me this man is still stuck at that moment. Like that last A that he wrote with his finger, he's still stuck in that moment.
Tim Robbins in this movie, and he has a wife and a child, like a stable family. But Tim Robbins plays Dave like an empty husk wandering the streets. Like he's a
doesn't really-
ghost.
He's amazing in it. You can't help but feel terrible for him.
Yeah.
It's because you understand, like, I don't think you realize it's him right. Like the film doesn't outright say like, hey, right away, this is Davey, this is David, this is Dave. Like you kind of piece it together because you see like just this sadness in his eyes in anything that he says, and you see how like good he is to his kid, and you start to realize, oh shit, that's that little boy. That little boy is a man now, and it's heartbreaking because and then just the terrible set of events that happen that lead to the death of Sean Penn. It's confusing because we have Sean Penn and then Kevin Bacon's character is named Sean.
Yes.
It's like a complete fuck you for anyone trying to explain this movie to anybody.
I think from this point we should just refer to them as their actors' names.
Let's do that. Yeah, man. Like,
yeah,
everyone's gone their separate ways. You've got Kevin Bacon playing a cop. You have Sean Huffman, fucking is the bad boy of the group who's done some time in jail. He's like a mobster in town, and he's got his bad boys. He's got the Savage Boys, which are great names, fucking names for some goons.
He is reformed now though. He owns the corner store.
He owns the corner store.
The Mini Mart.
His daughter works there. There's some boys that work there. His daughter has a love interest who's very into her. They're going to run away to Las Vegas together because they want to get away from Boston. What a choice to run to Vegas. But they're doing it to elope. Much easier to do it there as opposed to trying to do it in Boston where you can't throw a rock without hitting a Catholic in Boston. If this movie and Spotlight taught me anything, everyone in Boston's apparently Catholic.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What else? What else? This it's a really good, like, it's tough to like say like this is a really good movie because there's so much terrible shit that happens.
Yeah, like, just again, it starts off with Tim Robbins, little Tim Robbins, being taken away by a pedophile, and there's that shot of the cars driving away, and he looks back at his friends.
Yeah, he's terrified, and I like the way their dads react because at first I was gonna be like, is this gonna be like Derry and the It movie where the parents just don't really give a shit and they're kind of just in their own shit? No, the dads who are talking about baseball are like, he went with who? Who were
Yeah,
they? Did you see a badge?
yeah, did he show you a badge? Well, yeah,
And I was just like, that's some good fucking parenting. You fucking ask those questions.
yeah, and
Fucking get down to the bottom of this.
it's just and the movie kinda presents itself like it's a police procedural, because you have this murder, Sean Penn's, "Is that my daughter in there?" Kevin Bacon is a cop now, his partner is Lawrence Fishburne, whose name, by the way, is Whitey Powers, great name. Just an incredible character name.
What a fucking name.
Yeah, Detective Whitey Powers. Yeah, they're homicide detectives. Yeah, Kevin Bacon's really good in this too. Sean Penn and Tim Robbins have like the showy roles. Kevin
Mhm.
Bacon's really fucking good in this.
Kevin Bacon, there was a period in like the aughts where he was just playing really good detectives.
Yeah, usually from Boston.
Usually from Boston. He just
And he's not from Boston.
It's Kevin from Boston.
Yeah, but he's not from Boston.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, all right, Kevin. Apparently, this is what
Yeah.
you want to do. So go ahead.
But no, he's really good in this. And like a lot of that Sean Penn is that my daughter in there scene. I don't think that scene works if it's not Kevin Bacon there reacting to him.
Right, because Sean's doing that because he knows he has someone there who has his back,
Yeah, and
or at least grew up with him.
and Kevin Bacon's performance in that scene is very like on the surface it looks like he's a cop just standing there looking at Chump, but like if you like he's really like he's seen his friend who he hasn't seen, and they've drifted apart. It's maybe a how you doing every now and then when they see each other in the corner. He's just standing there as a cop. He's got to do his job, and he's watching his friend just break down. And it's like he's doing some really subtle work in this movie that I think gets lost when people talk about it. It gets lost in the Tim Robbins and Sean Penn stuff, but Kevin Bacon is just as good.
One, I've got some issues with his character arc that I can get to in the negatives, but he is really good in it. I just think he needs a little more to do.
Yeah. But yeah, this movie it's wrapped in like a police procedural bow or like package. It's kind of structured that way where it's like, okay, there's this murder, Kevin Bacon's on the case. We're going to he's going to go through the evidence. We're going to find out who did this murder, and we'll like follow these characters along the way who the Sean Penn who's the father, and Dave who may or may not be a suspect and whatever. But it's really not a police procedural.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a movie about communicating honestly with your loved ones and saying what needs to be said, and how not doing that can get you murdered, and how being robbed of your innocence or being robbed of your childhood can make that a hard thing to do as well.
It's a movie that looks like you look like you're gonna get, we're gonna get a nice little police, Boston cop detective movie. What you're really getting is a movie about repressed trauma.
Right. It's not the murder mystery. It's not the murder mystery. It's the, oh fuck, these friends are about to have
Yeah.
to use a modern term, a crashing out.
Yeah, it's not about the murder. It's about how these three, and Dave is the victim, but they're all traumatized.
Right.
Like none of them are the same.
No, Matt. No, if the letterbox reviews are any indicator, no, they are not all the same.
Yeah,
No, they did not all
yeah.
lose their innocence that day
They
when
did.
Dave got in the back of that car.
Like that is a traumatic day for it's obviously it's much more traumatic for Tim Robbins. It's traumatic for all of them. And this is a movie about, and none of them have processed it properly or well. And it's a movie about what happens when you don't do that, and just another tragedy brings them back together for it all to explode.
Yeah, it's a movie about again, not communicating, not getting the help that you need, not even not seeking help, or not seeking help for someone who you believe needs help. Yeah, it's just, I mean, Dave's got all this stuff built up, and I mean, there's the unfortunate circumstances. The same night that Sean's daughter is murdered, Dave finds a pedophile and beats up a pedophile.
Yeah,
Murders a pedophile. I'm sorry, murders a pedophile.
murders a pedophile, and he's really sketchy about it.
Yeah, and he makes up the lie like, "Hey, my hand, I caught it helping a buddy move a couch. I caught it in the waste disposal. It chipped me," and just really unfortunate because you're like, "Yeah, man, I understand why you didn't want people to know that you killed a pedophile, but also, like, the worst person in the world believes that you murdered the most important person to him, and
Yeah.
you're being really sketchy, and time to die, buddy."
Yeah, but like, of course he's being sketchy, right? He killed a
Yeah.
he killed a pedophile. He's carrying 25 years of unprocessed trauma and grief and tragedy, and then he doesn't, his friends weren't really there for him. Like no one really helped him through that. So he's not. Of course, he's not going to tell anybody. Of course, he's going to
Right.
continue to be sheltered.
Well, then you have on the other side, you have just Ray, who his daughter is dead. This is a daughter who he's missed most of her life growing up because he killed a friend who he thought was he killed a friend who snitched. So the timeline, okay, no, his friend snitched on him. He went away, and then he got out and killed that friend who was
Yes.
just Ray.
Yeah.
And so you have that trauma of missing like the most important part of someone's life. He missed his wife dying
Yeah.
of cancer as well while he was in prison. And so you also have this, and again, Letterboxd reviews are like, Sean Penn was the bad guy. He did some bad stuff. He was a bad guy, but he has the trauma from that day. Like all these guys are wrapped up in multiple layers of trauma. I'm surprised Kevin Bacon wasn't blasting people because he's got that trauma from when he was a kid, but then he's also a cop.
Yeah. I'm sure that's why he became a cop.
So you got a double trauma cheeseburger, and
Yeah.
for both of these guys, and it ends up with one of them taking up with Sean taking Davey out.
He kills Dave, and Sean Penn even says, Sean Penn even says at one point, he wonders aloud whether this is like his punishment for
not stopping Tim Robbins
for just all the
Getting out
things
of the
that he's done, right? And it's just like, yeah, like this stuff, he's like, is this God, giving me what I deserve or whatever? And obviously it's not God giving him what he deserves. It's just if you are a victim or if something traumatic happens to you and you just live with it and you don't process it and there's nobody there to help you and you just walk around, you're gonna end up a troubled individual, and that's just that's gonna come back to bite you. That's gonna come back to bite others.
I mean, it's a movie about checking in on people. It's a movie about checking each other out, making sure everyone's okay. I mean, I think it's stuff that's happened in my life, and like, had I not done some therapy or had I not talked to people in my life, like, where would I be? What shit would I have done?
Yeah, there's a shot at the end of the prologue, I'll call it, when little Tim Robbins escapes and he goes back home. He's in his bedroom, and little Kevin Bacon and little Sean Penn, who are played by child actors, not little tiny version of Sean Penn and Kevin Bacon.
Cool if it was little tiny versions of them.
Yeah. But they're standing outside the window and they kind of give like a half-hearted wave, and then his mother like Dave is just you just see his silhouette in the window, and then his mother closes the drapes, and it's a really good shot because it just symbolizes, that's Dave being shut out. That's the trauma being kept in.
Well, and throughout the movie, he flashes back to the moment of him like running through the woods to get away. And that's him stuck in that moment. He feels like he's still running. He feels like he's still trying to get away from that incident. And so then when he runs into this pedophile who's assaulting this guy and this child in this car, like it's just from one running in the woods situation straight to another because hasn't been able to talk to anyone about his past trauma. Now he's got this brand new trauma on top of that. Has nobody to talk to about it. He should the way his mom reacted. It's the same way his wife reacted to it. Like shut him out and then probably went to someone else.
Yeah.
Tough movie.
It is a tough movie. It's I'd lost my train of. It's just it's a tough movie. It's about tough situations.
Let's get to some bads real quick so we can get back to the goods because there's way more goods.
Yeah.
the one issue, the only real issue I had with the movie was the conflict between Kevin Bacon and his wife.
Yeah.
Because she calls, she doesn't say anything. And he's like, "What? Just say anything, say anything, say anything." And there's 3 phone calls, and the last one, he's finally like, "I should have said something. I should," like, he finally realizes he's the one that needs to communicate. She's
Yeah.
waiting for him to say something, and I'm just annoyed by that because, like, it's hinted at that they've had multiple calls like this already. Like, just I want him, I want Kevin Bacon to have more to do in his own life besides just the investigation.
I think I don't mind that plot point because I do think it's it's a nice little summation of the themes of the movie,
Mhm.
right? She doesn't say anything, he doesn't say anything, and then finally he's like, "I should have said something," because that's the movie, right? Somebody should have said something. Somebody should have supported. Somebody should have supported somebody. They should have supported each other, right?
Mm.
But yeah, it is kind of just like it's mentioned, and then all he does is the investigation.
Yeah. Like the investigate like and by the end of the investigation, we don't even get like a playback of what happened. He's just like, "Oh, it's these kids playing a prank." And that's really what it sums up to be.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a decent plot point. It's just give it, yeah, like they give him that, and it's good. Like it's a good idea. Nice. It's a nice little tidy. This is in a neat little box. This is what this movie is about, really. But we're only gonna give it to you in these like beat one, beat two, beat three. These three little sequences. These three little scenes. Not even like
Right.
right like
And I get
the first 2 calls aren't even like yeah, like they're just these little quick moments, and then most of what Kevin Bacon does never really ties in to it, so when he does finally go, "I should have said something sooner," it doesn't really feel earned. It's like, "Oh,
yeah.
why did he learn his lesson now?"
And I mean, it's a good conversation that they have. I just yeah, I wish it felt a little more earned. It did remind like watching that scene reminded me of you've seen Spotlight, right?
Yes.
The scene where Michael Keaton is back, I think it's his high school or his college, and they're talking about like one of the victims that Michael Keaton knows. Michael Keaton's like, "Could have been me. Do you know why he picked him?" And the guy he's talking to is like, "No, I don't know why. Because he played hockey. He traveled with the hockey team." And so it's like, if I remember correctly, Kevin Bacon in that phone call mentions that he wonders like, what if it had been him or something, or maybe that was an earlier moment. But again, it's this trauma, and like it just feels like this trauma is building up upon these 3, but it's a trauma that like you can kind of feel throughout the town as well, because you also have the Rays,
Yeah.
4 unfortunate bastards with all the same name. You can just feel this trauma building up, and it's just a community of people that don't really talk. And then fucking John Penn's wife, fucking that that like I felt so uncomfortable in that moment watching that last scene.
Yeah, because there's finally a wife supports her husband in this movie.
And it's like, it shouldn't be you, Laura Linney. It shouldn't be you.
Yeah,
And
I
that's not a negative on the movie. It was just very I was like, "Oh my god.
I think my
What is
problem
wrong with
I
you?"
think my problem with that scene is that it does kinda come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because is not like, you know, she doesn't have a
She's not
big
prominent.
yeah, she's not a prominent role. She's certainly not as prominent as, Tim Robbins' wife in the movie. But when she is there, she does not come across as like Lady Macbeth in that scene, but all of her other appearances, she doesn't come across that way at all. So it's just such a jarring. Like, where did this come from?
Well,
Where
and
did
that
this lady come from?
well, it took me a little bit for me to realize that she wasn't the dead daughter's mom. And then in watching that scene and realizing that, I was like, "Oh, she didn't really care about this child. She just cared about her husband, and she wanted her husband to be back to who he was before this situation. So she doesn't care that she didn't care about Davy. The fucking Davy's wife might as well be fucking dead to her. She's a fucking pariah at this point. Like she trusted a friend, and then it ended up losing her husband because of it. And yeah, in that scene, I was just like, "Oh, Laura Linney did not give a shit about that girl. Holy shit, what the fuck?"
Yeah, but yeah, like I don't dislike the scene in a bubble, but it's so out of nowhere.
Yeah, because the movie has like 5 minutes at that point. You're like, "Wait, where are we going with this? Is she gonna kill somebody?
Yeah, and
Is she
again,
gonna kill the wife?"
like it's so out of nowhere. And before that, like you don't really get anything that even hints that she's like that.
I didn't know you were a mob wife, lady.
Yeah, and I do. This is more of a nitpicky thing because I do like the ending where Kevin Bacon, who knows that Sean Penn killed Tim Robbins. They see each other from across the parade, and
They play finger guns.
Kevin Bacon shoots him the little finger guns. Sean Penn just kind of shrugs it off. I do like that. Um, but this movie had such a cleaner ending if you just cut it after their last conversation on the street.
Yeah, because that's where they're wondering. Like, I think that is where Kevin Bacon says something along the lines of, "You ever wonder if it was like if it had been you or something like that?"
I don't know if it was in that conversation, if it was an earlier one, but that's the one when they're like, "Yep, and even in that one, like Sean Penn's like, the last time I saw Dave was 25 years ago, driving up that street.
Yeah, that's ice cold. I
Yeah,
don't know. I do think seeing the shot of Tim Robbins' son on the float, just kind of like looking down and sad,
it
was
is.
also very effective.
Yes, like it is nitpicky because I like the ending. I just think like that there is a cleaner ending there, like because and yeah, they're standing on the street, kind of in a mirror to when they were standing on the street as children, watching Dave drive away. Kevin Bacon goes like, "Sometimes I wonder if like we're still." I think he says like, "Sometimes I wonder if we're still there,
Mhm.
like we're the same kids who are on that street, like watching Dave drive away." Sean Penn goes, "Wish you would have, like thanks for catching my daughter's killer. Wish you did it sooner." And he just walks away.
The biggest piece of shit response.
Yeah, and he just walks away, and then Kevin Bacon's just there alone. I think that's a cleaner cut to black, but I do still like where they did end it at the parade.
Yeah, just that kid fucking wrecked me. Just the way he's like, his mom's calling out for him, and he's like,
Yeah,
"Fuck that bitch. I don't give a shit."
yeah, he's just and he like all the kids on the parade float are like all happy and cheering, and he's just sitting there so sad. And yeah, and I do really like the Kevin Bacon like giving him the finger guns, which is almost like a "I'm gonna get you,"
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna
like
catch you if
like
they ever do Mystic River too.
yeah, right.
Gotcha.
But he's doing it like if like I'm gonna like you're gonna like you're gonna get your karma for this. And Sean Penn's just shrugs it off like, we'll
Which
see.
like the way Sean Penn's acting by the end, you're like, yeah, Kevin Bacon's gonna have to shoot this man eventually. It's gonna be like a shootout or something. But again, I go back to that little boy. Just what he's dying on that float, just the way they thought that Tim Robbins died in the back of that car. He's just out of it, man. Just
Yeah,
fuck.
very
Just strong
just
fucking image.
just a just a sad movie.
God damn. Just a great, sad fucking movie.
Yeah, just a sad movie, just of just really good actors doing really good acting.
I don't know if I ever want to go to Boston. I've seen these two movies about Boston. There's pedophiles are running fucking rampant up there. People are dying,
And
and everyone's Catholic.
everyone's Catholic, and everyone's robbing banks.
Everyone's robbing bank. I need to rewatch The Town. It's been too long. My frontal cortex wasn't developed the last time I saw The Town, so I need to see it again.
Next wheel,
But
maybe?
yeah, man, Boston sounds fucking crazy, man.
Yeah. Oh, one other thing I really like about this movie is that it's like the way it's shot, it's always slightly blue and it always looks wet.
It's a wet movie.
It's a wet
I don't
like
think it rained.
it just
It
it
didn't
doesn't
rain.
it doesn't rain a single time in this movie, but it always feels like it's raining.
Is that just Eastwood's movies tend to be blue, like the non-Western ones, right? Even the
don't
Western ones are kind of blue.
I don't know. Unforgiven wasn't blue. Juror number 2 wasn't blue. Was Gran Torino blue?
Gran Torino was probably like that Saw green. Everyone was doing Saw green in the
Yeah,
aughts.
it's a blue tinted like wet movie, but like it's wet but it's dry.
Fucking Boston.
Yeah. I mean, it fits the tone and the theme, but it's just it's a good looking movie.
Oh my god, if this movie was made today, Rob Gronkowski would be in it.
God. It's just a it's
I'm just thinking
it's
of all the cameos they'd have in it. Sorry, I watched Happy Gilmore 2 recently, and there's just cameos everywhere.
is that my Brady in there?
Is that my
Is
Brady?
that
Is
my-
that my 80 for Brady?
Is that my quarterback in there? Is that my quarterback in there?
Is that my Lombardi trophy in there?
Is that my ball pumper? Is that my ball pumper in there?
Is that my ball pump?
Gotta
Is
pump.
that my coach with his 24-year-old girlfriend in there? Is that my 70-year-old coach with his 24-year-old girlfriend in there?
It's so funny to watch that scene and be like, it's a really affecting scene, and then be like, but it's such a meme.
A good meme. A good. Psych wasn't the only thing to do that to parody that, right?
Probably not. It's the one. It's
There's another.
there's definitely
They
something
did it the
else.
best. They did it the best.
They did it the best. I also love the notion that of Sean and I mean, I know it's a comedy show and they're idiots, but like their favorite taco truck driver has been murdered. And his first reaction is to do a Mystic River bit.
They just watched Mystic River and they're like, oh, this will be great.
Yeah,
I gotta save this up here for later.
is,
I gotta push it. I gotta push 180s movie out of my head to remember this.
is that Mauricio in there?
Just
Oh.
morbid, just fucking morbid.
Yeah, good
I love
movie.
them.
Good movie. Let's rate
Good
it.
movie, good show.
Yeah.
It's 4. It's 4 stars.
It's a 4. Yeah. I could honestly, I could see myself on another watch giving this a 4.5 maybe. But
I think it's just the undercooked Kevin Bacon stuff, and
Yeah.
then yeah, Laura Linney's character just fucking
yeah,
coming out of nowhere. Like if you're gonna do stuff, if you're gonna have the Kevin Bacon and Lauren Linney stuff, like maybe backdoor, Jesus. The investigation maybe shouldn't take much more
yeah.
time if you're just gonna at the end like, it was the boys, it was an accident.
It's
Whoops.
yeah, I give it 4 as well, but 4 on the verge of 4.5. But
Yeah.
not a movie I'd want to rewatch often.
I'm not chomping at the bit to watch this again. First, because I had to pay for it. I couldn't find it anywhere online. Second, because god damn, it's Mystic fucking River, man. It's Chinatown, Jake. Forget about it.
Yeah.
Is this but what is this on the dad movie scale? I don't know, man.
I think it's high.
I think, but it's so tough. I think a dad will be like, "Oh, is this Mystic?" I think a dad that has seen it before and sees that it's Mystic River, but oh, this is a great movie. I'm not watching it.
Yeah, they're not gonna watch it, but I think it's probably around the 80% range. I mean, Clint Eastwood, police procedural, Boston detectives. There's a sad dad in it.
You got
Right.
Sean Penn, Tim Robbins, Kevin Bacon,
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah. There's a slight murder mystery to it because who are they gonna find the killer?
Tearjerker.
Tearjerker. I
Do dads like Boston? Dads like old brick buildings, right? So they
Dads-
like Boston.
dads like Boston. They like Kevin Bacon in Boston.
They like Kevin Bacon in Boston. They like mob stories. This kind of has like some mob story elements to it.
Yep, some crime elements to it. I think it's got a lot of dad.
Just the fact that it's so sad. I would say this would be 100% if it wasn't so sad.
It
So I
is-
would take 10% off the top of the grade and give it a 90.
Yeah, it is pretty heavy. It is one of those movies. It's 2 hours and 17 minutes. You cannot fall asleep on the couch, wake up, and know where you are in the movie. So there are points against it. But yeah, I mean, Clint Eastwood, police procedural, 3 great dad approved actors, Boston, a little bit of crime drama in there.
It opens with a scene of dads talking about baseball while listening to the
Yeah.
radio.
There's a sad dad in it. It's about, kids, people with kids. I give this at least an 80.
I'd say like it's so good. Just honestly, it would be a 100% if it wasn't so goddamn sad.
Yeah, dads don't like to be sad that often.
So I'm gonna meet you in the middle and say 85.
Okay, 85. You heard it here
85 it
first,
is.
folks. Mystic River is 85% dad approved.
Somebody put it on our dad approved rating chart that we volunteer our viewers. We volunteered our listeners to make. That's right. We're podcasters. We don't make our own stuff.
Yeah, you go
we
make it.
we beg our patrons to do it because they don't do enough for us with the money already.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole podcasters. Your $10 isn't enough. I'm gonna need you to make me an image. We know that you like doing that.
Speaking of assholes, it's time for our negative Nancy's of the week.
How do you pick one for this movie? I don't get. Hey, the body was like all like screw.
I
I'm
know,
gonna
right?
try.
Of all the movies, I mean, I got one, but like of all the movies that you're gonna watch and decide that's wrong, I'm gonna go submit an IMDb goof. Like, really, the one about the dead daughters and the child molestation?
I don't even want to know what Neil deGrasse Tyson was cooking up with this one. I have one here. This is a very simple one that I shook my head at.
Yeah.
In the opening scene, when the boys write their names in the concrete, the boy actor who writes Jimmy looks far more like Kevin Bacon, who plays adult Sean. The boy who writes Sean, who looks like adult Sean Penn, who plays adult Jimmy.
Who cares?
Right. You know how hard it is to find a child actor who looks like anyone?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
hard.
you
It's a
know,
lot. You know how many kids audition for those roles? They probably sit down with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kids for each role.
do you know how hard it is to find any human person that looks like Sean Penn, let alone a child?
And let alone so that person looks like that actor, but then they also have to be able to act a little bit. You know how hard that is? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. All right. Here's a bit of a egregious, and they're all egregious.
I'll agree. Every last one of them.
When Jimmy and the monument maker are conversing, the monument maker says one option is a red marble stone. This is for the headstone for his daughter, by the way.
Headstone.
When he points to the stone he is talking about, he is pointing to a stone that is obviously granite, not marble. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? No one, fucking rock nerd.
This person's obviously already picked out their headstone because I'm going to murder them.
Fuck you, Neil.
Fuck you, Neil. Speaking of headstones, there's a great bit, and do you plan on watching Happy Gilmore too?
Eventually.
Well, I don't want to. There's a great bit in a cemetery. I'll say that. That's all I'll say.
Oh God, did something happen to Chubb's grave?
I will leave. And it's for you to find out.
I don't have a dad joke for this movie because I feel it would be inappropriate.
Fuck no, I don't have a dad movie for this fucking joke. No, I don't. And I'm not gonna do one.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you can't make me. Let's spin this wheel. Spin that wheel. If we get Children of Men right after this, I'm going to fucking.
I'll spin
the
again. I
podcast.
don't care. I'll spin again.
I will quit the fucking podcast. It's over. It's
Yeah.
done.
Okay. Oh, we got a good one. The Fugitive.
Okay. All right. All
Yeah.
right. Some action.
Hell
Some
yeah.
action. All right. Give me back my daughter. Right? Is that movie?
No, that's taken.
The Fugitive. His daughter's taken in Fugitive too, right?
No, his wife is killed, and they think he did it.
It's
And then
this is the this
Tommy
is
Lee
the-
Jones. Tommy Lee Jones goes
Tommy-
after him.
Oh, this is the I don't care.
Yeah, I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
I don't care.
That I don't
Okay.
care. That I don't care. Won him the Oscar.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Tommy Lee Jones, you're getting so old.
He's
old.
always,
Let's see-
he's
let's see if
always
this
been
is-
old.
Let's see if this is streaming anywhere because we've been very unlucky with the movies.
This has to be streaming somewhere.
It's on Philo. What
It's
the
on-
fuck is a Philo?
It says it's on Amazon, in Canada at least. But is it? Do you
I'm-
have to? Do you have to use stars?
Yo, am I about to hit the high seas on this one too?
No, it's on Amazon. It's on Amazon Prime in Canada. Do I own this? I might own this movie actually.
People who put that they're happily married in their Blue Sky profile, why? Happily married to blah blah blah. Like,
Just say married.
who are you trying to convince, buddy?
It's like it's
yes.
like the nice guys bit. Don't say happily married. Just say married.
They married. So it's on Philo here.
What the hell is Philo?
I have no idea. Every day I discover a new streamer.
Jesus
Start my
Christ,
free trial.
we've gone too far.
I'm gonna see if this is on Hoopla. My American listeners, my fellow Americans.
Yeah, this is on. If you're in Canada, this is on Amazon Prime and on Crave.
Hoopla. Wait, why am I hoopla-ing Hoopla? The Fugitive.
I'm pretty sure I own this on Blu-ray as well. I'd loan it to you, but I'm not shipping it.
That would be mighty expensive. I would not expect you to do that.
Yeah, you'd have to pay tariffs.
Okay, so I'm seeing some horrible, like smutty romantic books that are called The Fugitive. But maybe they're good. Maybe I'm out of touch. No, it's been letting me down on the movie side, Hoopla. I might be hitting the high seas on this one. It's looking.
I
like
can't believe
that.
it's not streaming anywhere for you. It's not on Amazon Prime.
No,
It's weird that
I
it's
might
on.
have to.
It's weird that it's on Amazon here, but not there.
We've been striking. I might have to hit up the library, my local library. Let me see if they have that. I'll look. I'm not going to tell people what library I'm looking. I'm not going to dox myself. But let's see if it's in my library. It might be at your library. My little library is like a trailer. Like a trailer park. It's in one of those.
Is it actually?
No, but one of the ones that I grew up. We had the library was a trailer. You went in. They had
Missouri.
the first edition copy of The Great Gatsby. They had a copy of Mark Twain with all the slurs in it. They're very proud of that one. It's rural Missouri. It's not the nice parts of Missouri. Ooh, do they have it there? I can request it. I might just have to request it. There is a DVD.
Ooh,
I just hate doing DVDs because not everything. I've got a Blu-ray player upstairs, and nothing else has a disc drive. Kind of crazy.
damn.
Bring back disc drives.
I agree.
Bring them back.
You don't have a PlayStation?
I do, but I don't have it plugged in.
Yeah. Well, that's it for the show.
Hey, we did it.
We did it. We got through it, and we didn't even cry. Go us.
We will cry off the podcast. We should have cried on. We should say what we need to say and not be afraid of communicating.
Yeah. No, feelings are for wimps.
I always wonder what if the other dad podcast murdered us instead? What if it was us?
Sometimes I think back to that day we murdered that other dad movie podcast, and I think maybe we're still there,
Maybe we're still there.
hacking them
haven't-
to bits.
I haven't seen the other dad movie podcasters in 25 years.
Leave a review of the show, please, if you can. Even if you don't want to, just do it. Do it because I asked nicely.
Take the lesson. Take the lesson of the movie. Communicate.
Yeah,
You say what you need to say.
communicate, say what you need to say, and there's no better form of communication to us than leaving a review. Follow us online at Stand and Watch on Blue Sky and Instagram, but I don't really post on there. I tried the Instagram thing for a while. Annoying.
Instagram just sucks ass.
Yeah. You can follow me and Nick, but we're not going to tell you that. You got to find that information out for yourself. It's pretty easy if you're not lazy. So just do a little work.
Maybe one day we'll share that, but not today.
Yeah. Spread the word of the podcast. Tell your friends, tell your family. And remember, whatever you do, don't tell your mother.